Hey guys, what's going on? I have this thing at a weird Dutch angle for a second here because, well, I'm gonna do, for today, I would do another video about, like a journal type video. I am going to put this on DVD this time. I'm not gonna put it off anymore. Because it's just, I'm just like too lazy. Lately I've been too lazy to do it. Yeah, I just had kind of writer's block, I guess, with the videos. Just general, I guess, frustration. Just because I've been working still a lot on this radio, the FM radio, and it's my second build of it. And, you know, I've probably put about, God, at least a couple hundred hours into fucking testing it and shit. I mean, it's really... Yeah, it's just that it doesn't want to do... The second one doesn't want to work at all, but the first one worked for like a few minutes, and that's what drove me crazy, is it worked for a few minutes, for like it went like a few feet, seriously. And, but anyways, yeah, now it doesn't want to seem to do anything. Either of them, neither of them want to do anything for some reason. I may just have to actually build something with solder and all that shit, like on an actual circuit. But we'll see. I had to put on, by the way, I had to put on some sunscreen here today because the sun is just like boiling down on us. It's like really, California is really fucked up with the weather lately. Like, it's just bad. Like, there's a map of California showing all the fire risk in all these different areas, and basically it's color coded to show the spots that are safe. Because it's basically because every single spot is not safe. It's all, the whole map is white. It's like unmarked, meaning that it's at a significant fire risk, and it's like all these different places. There's constant warnings. Like every single day I saw on this one page, it's like every single day they had multiple warnings. Like, okay, there's a likelihood of fire here and here and here and here and here, and you know, and then it actually happens. Like right now, Los Angeles, there's like countless homes and shit burning. 80,000 people got to be evacuated because the fucking fires going on. There's no water. We don't have enough. We don't have the resources to fight off all this shit. Because we fucking used them all up, and also Nestle fucking sucked them up out of our fucking natural, sorry, what do you call them? Like park reserves. I mean, basically they stole them from national parks. Like all these big corporations stole water from our national parks, and then that's okay, you know, they can just sell bottled water with our that's from our fucking like government property. But no, that's fine, no problem. We'll let them do that, because we need to support the fucking natalist capitalist pain machine. So damn wind. Also, lately I've been looking into like political stuff a little bit. I was thinking about how a lot of people that, you know, that I look up to, like, let's say Cornel West, or like Jello Biafra, or you know, there's a couple other people that are just, they want to vote green, and I've known about the Green Party for a long time, and I've always thought it was interesting, but now it's like I really am beginning to see that that's like our only option that we have for a reasonable president. Like, I saw an interview with Ralph Nader where he was talking about all these pro-war positions that Bernie held. He's also got a bad record on gun control. He really just wants everybody to have guns. Yeah, I think everybody is just too young of a country for us to understand anything that's going to actually help us. We're just too fucking young and ignorant. But anyways, yeah, so Ralph Nader was just talking about how he wasn't running for president again that year, or this year, because if nobody's gonna cover him on TV or whatever, then who cares, right? Because if they're not gonna cover him on TV, they're not gonna give him equal representation, then, and they're just gonna have the two puppet figures, slapping each other on TV every day. Then who gives a fuck? But they say weed makes you crazy. For me, it just makes me like spaced out sometimes. But I try to stay like thinking while I'm doing it. I try to keep my mind active all the time, because it's so easy for our heads to just empty out, and we're just like, yeah, whatever. I'll just sit around all day, kind of thing. I talk about that a lot, I notice, and yet I do sit around a lot still as well. But I have been having this weird issue with, I think it's like a pinched sciatic nerve in my thigh, and I was having a problem with my shoulder a while back, but now that seems to be totally gone for the most part. Yeah, I don't feel it at all. So that's been mostly gone, but the sciatic nerve in my thigh is kind of, or that's what it seems like it is to me. I'm not totally sure. I'm waiting to go to the doctor, but anyways, that's boring shit. So anyways, yeah, I watched this Ralph Nader interview, and he was just talking about how Bernie was obviously was just he didn't use like his opinions. He didn't use enough. He wasn't forceful enough with his opinions, because from the beginning he was saying that he would support the Democratic nominee, and it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna do that, then what's the point of even running? Because they're just not going to take you seriously, and they didn't take him seriously. I mean, they're never going to take anybody seriously on TV, because basically, unless they have billions of millions of dollars, they're not going to care, because that's how they pay to get on TV. They pay money to get on the television station. It's a fact. That's how they have advertisements and shit, and being on TV is a fucking advertisement, basically. But anyways, yeah, so there's that. And let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about before I head out. We start to head out here on our journey. I was inspired a little bit by Let's Paint to make this video. Do something that's like multitasking, and it's kind of old style-ish. Okay. Yeah, so I talked about... yeah, we're gonna start heading out, and then I'll start talking more about the shit that I was gonna talk about. So, yeah, I might edit this out, or I'll probably just skip through the DVD or whatever the crap I do. So yeah, like I said, oh Jesus, that's rough. Didn't want to show that on camera. It's a freaking dead squirrel there. But anyways, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a shorter walk today, because I want to make sure I don't like hurt my leg any more. I just want to stay. I want to keep the blood flowing, basically. So, yeah, and I hope the audio for this is good too. Because I know somebody said before that the DVD audio is kind of shitty. And I do watch out for that. I know it can be shitty because it is composite audio, RCA audio. And it's basically, those cables are built to have the background noise inbuilt into the sound. So yes, RCA cables are built to take to transmit the signal as well as accept noise into the cable. And this is because it was originally used for radios, so you needed to accept some background noise, basically, because that's the radiation. At least that's my theory on it. I'm not totally sure if that's accurate, but yeah, the radio stuff is interesting. It'll be much easier to build one that received radio, but I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about this lady in her Acura SUV driving around. Freshly washed her car. Oh yeah. That always pisses me off when I see that. People that like obsess about the outside of their car being clean. It's like, it reminds me of the people that, you know, we're in California, right? And there's no fucking water, but the rich people, they have all the water. So there's a country club around here that has lots and lots and lots of green grass on the golf course because they water it like every fucking day, a lot. Because they have the money to fucking waste. And it's kind of bullshit. And so I don't get the whole, why would you wash your car so fucking often if there's no water? Especially in the state of our country right now. Assholes, man. Christ. It's like they're always driving around in giant trucks. I think they're so fucking superior to the animal life and all the fauna and all that shit. They're just superior to everything on Earth, so they can just drive around a giant truck and bulldoze over everybody. They can be as much of a bully as they feel like, and nobody should bat an eye to that. Because, yeah, again, like they just say, oh, that's just how it is. They just make excuses. That's just the way it is. I can't do anything about it. And also, yeah, just determinist rhetoric, really. It's just like, well, I can't do anything about it, so let's not try, and let's not criticize people for actions they already made, because that's like somehow holding a grudge. It's like, I don't get it. Like, how is me saying that I still question the morality of somebody who's in prison that murdered somebody? Like, how, like, obviously they murdered somebody, you know, it's questionable fucking behavior. It's bad fucking behavior without a doubt, obviously. And yet when it's applied to the childhood people of the world, then it's considered crazy. Then it's not considered like you're just being too obtuse about it. We should accept. It's like how Metamorph told me, Jim Crawford told me that he wants anti-natalism to be a big tent. Yeah, a big tent of fucking losers. And he told me also that if you can have 100 kids and be an anti-natalist. So there's your best seller on Amazon right there. Just say everybody's a winner, but these types of people are shit. The other people are shit. It's basically just like the Bible. Like Jim Crawford basically just wrote the Bible with the fucking his little book there. It's such a bullshit. Yeah, that guy really irritates me. But I guess that's a past era of my YouTube career, isn't it? Or at least everybody wants it to be. They want it to be no points of discontentment between the two anti-natalists. It has to be like, no, it has to be like Jim Crawford said. It has to be a big tent full of fucking morons so we can all jerk each other off and feel like we're fucking amazing. When some people have committed a crime and other people haven't. I mean, I don't know. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. But yeah. But yeah, you going down this path here, it's amazing. It's like, you guys see this shit. Like, there is nothing. Like, it's all fucking dead. there ain't shit for any animal to fucking take part in. They don't have anything to eat, anything to fucking like all the gopher holes and shit get collapsed because there's no fucking there's nothing to hold it together. It's just like dust, and it's crazy. But you know, but it's weird. It's weird trying to have a positive attitude when you see all this negative. Sorry guys, I get squeamish about bugs sometimes because it's just I don't see them all that often. And also, I don't know why it is. Like, even I used to play basketball every day outside when I was a kid for like a year straight, and bugs still bother me. Like, I never really got used to it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like seeing a little fluttering thing. Maybe that's my weird psychological trigger that makes me crazy or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. All of our thoughts are kind of weird little delusions. I mean, not to say we're all crazy, but we kind of are. I mean, you know, there's not a lot holding us together. We're not all that complex in the grand scheme of things. Not all that complex compared to the Earth and its ecosystem. Not all that complex compared to you know, faraway galaxies. You know, if the world is expanding at this, or sorry, if the universe is expanding at the speed of light, then there's like infinite possibility, like not infinite possibilities, because infinite we still don't really understand, but it could very well be infinite. It could well have an ending. I feel more inclined to think that it has an ending though. I feel more inclined to think that the universe will end at some point because, I mean, I feel like it should be symbolic of our lives in a way, right? I mean, if all of the creatures on Earth die, and Earth is going to die, and the sun's going to die, and all that, then obviously there's a likelihood that the universe will die too. I mean, it's like, but that's just, I guess that's a hope or according to a lot of people. It's just like, yeah, it should go on forever. That's the natalist message. Let it go on forever. Nobody take the wheel. Nobody say, hey, bus driver, can you pull over? None of that. Nope. None of that crap. Did you guys ever hear that song? It's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Or some shit. I don't know. There's some song called like Jesus Take the Wheel. It was kind of funny for a minute. Also, I was wondering if anybody's watched up to this point, if you've ever seen YouTube poops, like the edited videos of like really stupid old cartoons and crap, you know, like Sonic. I think it was like Sonic Saturday AM or some crap. They had the one with Sonic Says and all that shit. I think that's the most YouTube poops I've seen, is like shit that's like Sonic from the Sonic cartoon, and usually something from like that Zelda CDI game. And also for a while SpongeBob was popular, but then Viacom like totally destroyed it. Basically, once Viacom bought out YouTube, there was like no way to see any of that old school YouTube shit anymore. You know, because it's all copyrighted, so you can't use that. Even if it's just to provide a different context for it, you know. Like I feel like with my like E-Man Dude Guy Person channel, I'm just trying to present a different context for all this old shit, and try and show it, I don't know, show these older things in maybe a different light. Maybe people will see something intriguing about that or interesting. Mostly it's just me watching the videos though. But I'm beginning to realize that's how it is on YouTube now. I mean, it's not like I'm beginning to. it's been like that since I came here in 2008. You know, since I had my account in 2008. I had an account before that, but it was like my mom wanted to run it and shit because she was like concerned about internet predators or some crap. I think it happened for like a year. It was like, I believe I was at 11 and my brother was 10, and we did like video game reviews. And I don't know what happened with them. Like they all got deleted for some reason, except for one of them. It's like the worst video too, so I don't even want to bother showing people what that was. But I basically have been on YouTube since 2007. I had an account in 2008, and I like started running into the YouTube crazies like right away. Like I remember the reason I made my account back in the day, because, you know, I was a stupid kid. I made the account because I wanted to leave this critical comment, I guess you could say, about this one guy. I believe his name is like Cyberwolf087. I think he still has the same YouTube account and shit. But anyways, I had said something about in his videos, and I was saying I disagree with him. And, you know, then all of a sudden I started getting like, I got like 20 comments from his fans on my wall. You know, back when we had a fucking wall on YouTube. That was cool. Now it's gone. Anyways, so yeah, but I got a bunch of comments from those guys, and then I started making friends with a couple of really random ass folks that I just met. Like, I basically went where the people had anime fucking profile pictures, and I was like, oh yeah, that's my type of people. And so that's how I made all my friends back in the old YouTube days. And it's funny, I actually talked to one of my very first people I met on YouTube the other day on my other channel, and it was amazing. It's like, holy crap, I can't believe this guy is still here, and it's this shit's happening. I don't know, but it's kind of cool. It's cool when you see stuff like that, where, you know, that person that you haven't talked to in forever. It's like, oh, I guess they're still there. They're still alive and shit and doing stuff and whatever and blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic. There was some other crap I wanted to talk about. I guess the point that if I was like a leader of the country, like if I was a president or something, I would make it like illegal to give birth. Like I wouldn't even. I mean, I guess I'd let the pregnancies that were late in the term like finish or whatever, but I would literally make it illegal to give birth. Like I saw this video by, it was like Berserk Misanthropist. He might even be subscribed to me, I don't know. But he said that we should have a one-child limit. And you see how well that worked out for China? Didn't do shit. It's expanding extremely rapidly. And you know, that's not gonna do shit. Because they're all gonna do it. Because they just, you give them an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. You know? It's not, that's not how you do law. It's like, yeah, I'll let you murder one time. How about, fuck no, I don't let you murder anybody. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's like how, this Hillary Clinton documentary I was watching, it was just talking about all this shit that she did. Like, I mean, they're just kind of ideas, really. Like, but basically, it's thought that Hillary Clinton and her staff has sent out people to kill dissidents of their, like, you know, organization, like the Clinton Foundation and all that. And they can, you know, quote unquote, investigate them a million fucking times, all these fake ass investigative lie organizations, and of course nothing's ever going to happen to them because they rig the system in their favor. Like, I believe there was some sort of lawsuit that somebody wanted to make against the Clinton Foundation, and yeah, there's some sort of lawsuit somebody wanted to make against the Clinton Foundation, and they had about 300 pages of all these different evidence of people bringing in drugs for the Clintons, and they're laundering drug money and all this crap. And there was a Clinton appointed judge in Arkansas who just said, nope, that's not a case, there's no evidence there, and they immediately threw it out. Yeah, it didn't even go to trial. They didn't even get a trial, which is just incredible. And yeah, but yeah, so I don't know, I was thinking about that and how it's like, I can't imagine voting for fucking Hillary Clinton anymore. Like, I'm gonna go for Jill Stein. I already signed up on my ballot as like a Democrat, but I don't think it matters. So I'm just gonna vote for fucking Jill Stein. We'll be over with it. It's gonna be a shit show anyways. Barack Obama basically hires Hitman 2 with the fucking drone strikes and shit in the Middle East. So it's not that much different. It's still it's a fucking, we're basically just Nazis. But we just, since we're within America, we can't realize that. So we're just like, yeah, America's the best. Yeah, it's kind of sucky, but yeah, no. So as I was saying, it's like, if I control the country, I wouldn't do any of this stupid fucking like ass kissing bullshit with like, oh yeah, I'll let these people have a single kid. It's like, nope, not even one. It's like meth, not even once. Those fucking commercials. They should do a commercial like that for anti-natalism. Somebody should do that. If you're watching this video right now, you should make a fucking video that's like, children, not even once. And have somebody that like is some like, she's like some fucking crack addict giving birth in a fucking like alleyway or some shit. That would be amazing. Somebody needs to do that. Seriously. And I mean, you get even more serious about it the more I see like the SUVs go by every 5 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah. I meant to say also that I'm getting a bike tomorrow, so I'm pretty hyped about that. I love to I used to love to skateboard all the time, and I had a bike, but I sold it to my friend a couple years ago. And I like to bike, I like to skateboard, and I don't like to use fucking fossil fuels. Fuck fossil fuels, so I'll bike around everywhere. Like, I don't go anywhere that's very far from my house. I can pretty much bike to everywhere. It's not that hard. It's a good workout, and it's healthy and shit, and everything. So yeah, there's that dealio. And then, oh yeah, the other idea I had was that on my other channel, I was thinking I would make an anime music video. Like an old school anime music video. That'd be amazing. Like, I was thinking of doing something with like I don't know, Corduroy by Bones, and have like Serial Experiments Lane footage in there. Like, it would go. I was just thinking about how well it would go together, because the ideas are kind of the same. Like, I don't know, but everybody should just go watch Serial Experiments Lane. I'm so tired of trying to explain it over and over again. It's just like, just imagine the most amazing thing that ever happened in human history. And that's that anime. That's Serial Experiments Lane for you right there. So, yeah. But I'm pulling up to the, whoa, jeez. Stepped in that old, whatever. Jeez. I don't know, I guess I'll go to the side of the house here. See, because I gotta make the video long to give myself an excuse to sit around and edit it for so long and put it on the DVD and all that crap. I have to feel justified in it. Looking for the notes here again. Oh yeah. I saw in the comments for, I watch Shop Free Diane's videos a lot, and I saw in the comments somebody said that you get natalists get a tax break. So that's you get $1,500 per year as a tax break per child. So if you have 10 kids, you get $15,000 per year, tax deductible. So that's America for you. Just there's your freedom and your liberty and your equality. There's no equality. Yeah. But I've also been thinking too that I've lost a little bit of weight from the exercise and stuff, and maybe I might start skateboarding again as well, because I'd like to do videos about that. I've always enjoyed riding a good old skateboard. Well, not always, but I got one on my 16th birthday, and since then I fucking love skateboards. Especially riding down a giant hill and on them while you're like blasting metal music. That's pretty good. Yeah. And yeah, no, I think that's it for the video. I don't really have anything else to say. Let me know what you guys think about things that I said in this, if you want, or not. You can just kind of sit and watch. You know, it's no big deal. But get out there. You know, say something. Be part of the community so we can fucking have a declining birth rate like all the other good countries like Canada and Japan and shit. And yeah, that's it, everybody. So peace the fuck out. I shouldn't end with that, because that's just literally a rip-off of The Amazing Atheist. I should just say, like, I don't know, everybody says peace the fuck out. It's really irritating. So I'll just say, peace out, dudes. Catch you later, bros. You know, see you later, crocodile. Or what is the phrase? It's like, see you in a while, crocodile, I think is what it is. Or some stupid... I'm ending this video. Jesus.